Good night, and welcome back to another episode of Ireland Fans. You know, we're here to talk football. Specifically tonight, we're going to be focusing on strikers and whether or not we had a little discussion in this group that I'm in, whether or not Zlatan Ibrahimovic is top 10. But like normal guys, before we get into that, before we get into the heat of the debate, before we get into the banter, even some disrespect, let's touch on some transfers. Let's round up on the transfers because I remember last week we were heavily talking about the influence of Saudi Arabia on football in general. But then just coming back to the EPL, which we all know and love, every I think between Arsenal and Manchester City, we were making moves. Liverpool been making some moves too. But let's start away. Just the news that broke just before we came on, maybe an hour or so. Declan Rice, Manchester City has put in the first bid, I should say, for Declan Rice. It is 80 plus 10 million in add-ons. Moy, your thoughts?
There's a part where your team is involved in a bid, and you're going with the flow. You like it if the player does sign, but then you hate it after a bidding war starts to come in, and you're speculating if he comes to your team or if he goes to the other team, which team would put in the bid that the clubs want. But I mean, I'm just going with the flow at the moment. I love the transfer window. You wake up, check, you go to Twitter feed, check all that stuff. But I was seeing a source that they were saying that the bid, West Ham was going to reject the bid from City because they
Yeah.
actually in for straight of 100 million for Declan Rice. So if that's true, we just have to see what City goes in and what what both teams next move decides to be.
Cello, how are you feeling now? I remember you had some choice words for Arsenal last week. How are you feeling? They were a couple of days later.
Bro, let me tell you something here. Me feel the same how I feel last week. Yeah, Arsenal are lapsed buds. Okay, now. So this person right, okay, City, as more say, you see a post that say West Ham probably might reject the bid. Yeah. If West Ham do reject the bid, we want to see what Arsenal next move could be. Because from what we hear today, they had a board meeting today. They probably discuss a few things about transfer, about a few players. I mean, no, them probably discuss the chance about Declan Rice transfer too. You understand? So me want to see what the next move will be. If them go lapse, then go move fast now.
Personally, I think Arsenal with this bid coming in from City, which like Moy said, probably be rejected. I think that puts Arsenal in the driving seat. Not that City can't bid again, but Arsenal know that okay, they outright don't want 90. Whether it is 75 plus 15 or 80 plus 10 or 85 plus 5, they don't want 90. So it's either you're going to put up the money that they want. And I feel like I saw a post too. Someone was like, we played the Sullivan's game. That's the West Ham's owner. They know already what West Ham wants at this point. So I think right now the onus is just on Arsenal to put up or shut up. It's as simple as it is for me. Is that you're
Yeah,
gonna pay the money now or you just move on? Because what's up with this back and forth? It's gonna be the
Well,
third bid. You wanna do a fourth bid?
I see a post today that then say if then they get Declan Rice, the next move, a Milinkovic Savage.
I mean, I saw that too, but I saw that
So what
as
me
an
get for now?
addition to
Arsenal
Declan.
plan B. Arsenal plan B. A Milinkovic Savage.
I think I personally, I've maintained this since last week. There was nothing for me to worry about. I think Arsenal wraps his deal up, and the talk has been a lot that his preferred destination is Arsenal. So as long as Arsenal put up the
Sure.
money, Declan Rice
Yeah.
is here.
okay.
Modric preferred destination was Arsenal too. And you end up a Chelsea, right?
Because Arsenal didn't want to pay that money.
And money, right now, money talk, yeah. And money talk. And how you feel. Who
All right.
give the money? Who pay the money that the club
No,
want?
but a part of the negotiation process, Marcel, has a lot to do with the player. Because even if City pay what they want and he doesn't want to go City, then he can't end up at City. Ain't it?
I get
Really,
you.
really and truly, right? I think Declan Rice has his, as much as we think, say that City is a powerhouse of football right now. I think that that he would prefer the Arsenal move because, for one, he could look in there and say he would be a staple in the team. I know he'd be one of those main players, and hearing the rumors, if the rumors are true, that he prefers to move to Arsenal. I think, his coming is like, okay, he does not have a release clause, but this 100 million comes in like a release clause for West Ham. You either pay it or you don't get it at this point. And I think Declan Rice is just holding out for that to see what Arsenal do, to see if they can come close because he really. But I think what would weigh in his mind if Arsenal don't do it, then his second option kick in. Then if City players do it, seems like they want him, then I think he would resort to City. But as of now, I still think that he would probably be an Arsenal player because I don't really think, I think Arsenal is going to go in for him, but if they don't, I think then City comes in with firepower and do what they have to do.
Yeah, I think it's Arsenal's transfer to lose. Arsenal's transfer to mess up.
For sure.
I don't see him
You just
going
have to
to.
do what you have to do, shot. You don't have to. You have to do what you have to do. You can't waste no time. Right now, this modern day window, you can't waste no time. Okay, all right. No 100 million, and I just go through the 100 million. But right now, when you want a player, and if you're really, really interested in a player, you don't know what you bring to the team. Just do what you have to do quick, fast, and hurry. Get it over with. Rather than have them drawn out, and then something else happen.
Right, you see one red more.
I was saying the same thing is now we're talking about it, but I think the main thing for West Ham is that they want the transfer sum straight up because I think they want it straight up so they can go ahead back into the transfer market and try to
Right,
sign some
replacement.
player Declan Rice or sign more. So I think that's the other issue. They don't want it like over certain periods of time, or if they do, it must be a little somebody want majority up front in hand.
But then they know that it's impossible. They know that it's not gonna happen. They
Good.
know it's not gonna happen. No chance that no team pay the full money up front. It always be installment. Some part of it of the deal. Either the other and something always be an installment.
I think one thing we have to be wary of as fans is that these deals are dynamic, and we can't just expect. Yes, we'd love to see we link today, and then tomorrow the player announced. But these deals are technical. These deals are technical. We have to be patient when it comes to these deals as well. Let's move on there, Cello, and let's just deal with the Arsenal rumors first. O'Neill is in the building. Says who will cry already? Nobody will cry yet, man. Nobody tell us cry. No crying in the tournament. No crying in the transfer window either. Ain't it, bro? So Cello, let's just touch on holistically. Let's touch on Julian Timber. Harvard seems to be all well wrapped up, and Lavia rumored to be in for Lavia as well for 50 million.
Lavia, I'm gonna see Liverpool in for you too.
Right.
Well, yeah. Now, to be honest with you, right? Me wait for the announce the Kai Havertz deal because me want to see. Me honest like to see if play in that Jacko role, if you see what he bring to the team in that role. Although I think a day you play. I think a day you play, but like I watch and see. Me think me and a favorite, a fan's favorite Kai Havertz, but you know what he can do. You understand? You know what he can do because I play that me watch long time, not just since he come to England. I play that me watch long time. You
Yeah.
tell you.
I'm excited
So
to see what
just
I'm excited to see what can happen to that too. A lot of people has been a lot of people has frowned at the signing. However, if you look at his numbers from last season, he was the best of everything when it comes to Chelsea. So of course, yes, Chelsea had a poor season, but if you input those numbers, those particular stats that he was good at, I think he had the most run. I think he was only second to Haaland with runs into the box and Jules one and stuff like that. if you input those numbers into a better team with a better setup that is ready at this point in time, I think you will see a better Kai Havertz. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. I me just want the Kaya Havertz from Leverkusen with the Havertz they me want. Cause the Havertz they be a deadly Havertz. Yeah. So let us watch and see. Me not really question none deal of the team we do. Then you know what them do. Then you know them some. You understand? But all me just want them do, just speed up the process. Stop laps. That's all me want them do. Just stop laps and speed up the process. Get them chance to the over the line. Hey, I'm tell you.
O'Neal is touching on Yuri and Timber. I'm excited
Yeah.
about this signing. I'm excited
That'll
about
be
this
a good
signing.
signing.
It adds depth to our defense,
But even
versatility as well.
sure, me prefer Heap on the right side than Ben White. No.
So you see why they
Me
just go
prefer
on.
Heap on the right side.
So
But
close to the season, I know you'll probably gonna say that. So I'm gonna left that until I get close. I'm gonna left that to August. I'm not go back and forth. All right
no
now,
but no
you
but
can't disagree that is a good sign for Arsenal, and let's move on to whether or not you think what are your thoughts on what's his name, and the perhaps Lavia coming in.
Lavia. Lavia a young excited player.
Yeah, for
Player like
50 million now. My
but
God, this market
50
is messed
million too
up.
much man. 50 million too much.
Market is messed up. And I don't know, Arsenal, I hear rumors about Arsenal quoting 35 for Balogun. I
35.
mean, that's the fee is fair, you know. I'm not saying that the fee is fair, but considering the market,
What are they?
he should be going for more. Or let me say going for more. They should ask for more. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, that man, yo, looking at it now, he had a good season in check. But then 35, I understand what you're saying. It seems off, but it still seems kind of like a fair amount. Because certain players you just look at and you can't just predict, the evaluation. And then you look at other players and you realize they're going for like the same amount. But then after you realize you get that, then you question the other one. That's why the balance is so weird.
I hear you. Jelly says he has an unhealthy obsession with Arsenal failing. They say that is his crap. All right, bro. Well, it look like you're gonna be going through withdrawals for a while now, so just brace yourself for it. I can give you the number to Clearview and maybe a couple of the rehabs that we have here on Ireland too, bro. Because Arsenal failing, don't get used to that. All right. Oh, you see, there's another one. There's another one, boy. All right. Boy, it looks like you're gonna wrap up Vardiol.
Yep, they're saying that we should be looking to make the transfer fee for that defender, Guardiola. Honestly, I'm happy with it. I think he's a very good defender. He can. I just like the versatility in it. The centre back, the left back. I think it adds something different to the team, along with, as long as what Aki can do. And having a versatile player is always a plus. So we go along with that. Just waiting for the Kovacic deal. For him to just see the official thing sign as a player. Um, we got the announcement today that Gundogan was already signed with Barcelona.
Yeah.
Left and that. He came out with his video. And it was a short video, not no long thing. Short, straight to the point. You actually felt it. Yeah, all you can just do, you know, all the best at Barcelona. Yeah, yo, you will be amazed, cause I was like watching Summer City posted a video today with, the 60 goals he scored. Yeah, that boy was very vital, in the City team. So
Yeah, but he's
yeah,
not
it's really
statue already.
nah, that boy can get legendary status now. But I don't know about the statue that
Yo,
very.
yo, but so you're in for anybody else other than trying to hijack my Declan Rice deal?
Oh, I heard rumors that we were trying to see if we could get Hakimi though.
Oh,
So then a lot of people was kicking up and saying this is what the Bible talk about. This is the greed the Bible is talking about.
really?
Because he wants to pay for Hakimi.
I can
Yeah.
see exactly where that coming from. When he says Arsenal demise and he sleep good at night time. All right, bro. All right. Arsenal hate is real. Let's touch on another team. We gotta spend a little more time before we touch on the strikers. I feel like Tottenham should have been more active in the transfer window.
But so
Yo,
far, I keep. I'm see Tottenham bringing so far.
Yeah, the one from Italy.
Yeah.
yeah, I think
Think they're
so.
not
Right,
gonna
and
do
I
it.
thought they were linked with Real as well. But I just feel like Tottenham needs so much.
Yo, that's not the only problem now because I was listening a talk show the other day and they were saying they don't only have on-field issue, they have off-the-field issue with, staff, like, directors. They still have some directors that they have to replace and one is
Okay.
set to go out. So they say they have to fix up all of that. Plus try to get on-field players. So, they're trying to sort out all of that first before they probably go into the window.
Um. Okay. So that's Tottenham. Liverpool also in for Liverpool
Touring.
also in.
Liverpool
What
in for
was it?
touring.
Stock one for top most. Nah. Liverpool in for Turam. They also looking at Barella. And they're also looking at Lavia as well. I think we pointed that out. I don't remember hearing about anything else for Liverpool. I don't know if anybody has heard anything else.
No, I heard
Nah,
No?
nothing else about Liverpool.
Yeah.
not
So
too good.
I know Liverpool need construct. Oh, they're linked with a young centre back from Wolfsburg. I don't remember his name.
Van der Veen.
Yeah, some Van der something. They're linked with a young
But that
centre back
centre
from.
back there, that young centre back there, me think that man used to play for Liverpool and time ago and they released that man there.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Jolly continue. He said, "Boy, leave your run one boys brigade over there." I
But
don't know. Tottenham
you know
seems
one
to be in
I'm
such
see
a
make
mess.
moves in the market shop. See Aston Villa link with Ferran Torres now from Villarreal on the centre back now.
Who
Oh,
Torres?
Ferran,
Ferran Torres.
Torres.
Ferran Torres, me mean.
Torres. Okay,
Sorry.
okay. Because even if they were linked with Ferran Torres, that would have been a good move, though.
Ferran
That
Sell
would
Torres.
like
still
you
been a good move.
boy.
Because they're in Europe this year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think they put in a 35 million bid fee today.
Okay. I
And that's a possibility that move might go, because Unai Emery down there.
they are hearing links too of the one Emily Smith again, who's also on he scored in the second game running for England for the under 21s for England. But I wouldn't let him go if I was Arsenal at all. Let's move on. Newcastle want Theo Hernandez and Livramento. I want to touch on Newcastle because I feel like they're in the
But
big time
Newcastle
now.
have the money for spend.
And
Newcastle only have 75 million in the bank for spend.
they have to be shrewd with their spending, but they may be able to tap into that loophole just like what do you call it? Just like
Huh?
Chelsea and their man over there.
So what do you really
Um,
feel like can get Theo Hernandez for? They
I'd
don't
say
agree,
I'd
they
say
don't agree a
I'd
70
say
million deal for Sancho
I'd say
Tonali.
70.
They don't,
I'd say 70.
but they don't agree a 70 million deal for Sancho Tonali plus ads.
That's a good move, Although they say that Tonali didn't want to leave. He didn't want to leave AC. But that's a good
Yeah,
move for him.
I ain't seen as a player leaving. So I was shocked because that news like is something you hear for the first time and you just go through one time. Like quick facts.
Yeah, I think AC not really cash strapped, but I think they wanted the money too. So there's rumors that he was brought down. He was in tears when he had to leave and stuff like that. But Newcastle, what do Newcastle need? I feel like Tonali and Guimaraes is a solid midfield pairing. I don't know what happened to the Barella links. That seem to have died out. I would say they need a wing man. I mean, where they gonna go? Where they gonna go? With what's his name? Oh my man, that
Say
Murphy in the Champions League.
and Almiron.
I mean, Almiron decent, but
Yeah.
even you can get better than Almiron. You can even get better than Tate Maximin. So I'm looking. You see, yeah, you see. O'Neal saying too. They need another winger. Yeah, they need another winger. O'Neal says he Chelsea he want Magnan. Didn't they say Poch rates Kepa? Y'all didn't hear that?
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
watching that.
yeah. They say
Yo,
Poch rates
honestly,
Kepa. So
I
you
think
not gonna mind that.
I
You'll
think
get
Kevin is
Kepa.
a good. I think Kevin is a good keeper. Now it was just that one stuff that just sent his career downhill. And actually, when he's in there, he
And he
just
tried to be a manager.
yeah. But he better than Mendy though. The team will poop your goalkeeper. So
DRB from Leverkusen would be good for Newcastle. Good show.
But but them man call all kind of play for Newcastle and I'm not even buy them.
Uh, I mean, by spend the money now. If you haven't gone into a little problem down the road, you want into a little problem down the road. You want going to the Champions League just to show up. Say we can need another keeper regardless. Oh yes, it's true. Mendy gone. Mendy gone.
Them man
Oh,
look in,
Eddie
especially
Howe
if it's
shouldn't have
somebody.
bought Garden. That's a he wing one. I mean, Garden a horrible play, you know.
I forgot about him. Is he with
He's
the
a
England under
horrible play,
21
you know.
too?
I like him. I like him.
He's
They
with
say
the under
can't have
21
money.
too.
Go again, boy.
He's with the under 21s too.
I'm
Or
not sure. I'm not sure.
are he older than
I'm
that?
not sure. I think he should be. I could check it out.
Not even know his age. Now maybe not next fine after he left Everton.
And the 21 he be?
Yeah, I checking it.
Yeah, I'm thinking
No idea.
21 he be. 20 or
I
21.
think he's young. I know he's young. Oh yeah, you see more. Yeah, yeah. You say he is. He with the squad. All right. So, only if Garden stinks. I don't think he stinks. I don't think he stinks. That's me. He scored on Sunday. I only know Emil Smith was scoring on Sunday. Me watch nobody else. Me watch nobody else. I haven't really gotten to watch a game in truth. Um.
Right, what time for that and Gold Cup on? You're mad.
Oh, what you doing too? Yeah.
How that game they go USA versus Jamaica? The last score me see Jamaica and one.
Boy, that
Yeah,
game.
but
Uh,
Liam Bailey missed the pen. I don't think the pen is a bad miss. It was a good save, right? But the follow up, bro, the follow up was empty goal because Turner for your partner Turner Diana Reid. Turner don't on the one side of the goal. The whole other side of the goal open, and the man held up and kick it wide.
no, I
Yeah,
thought the
turn.
rebound was going in now, and I saw the ball, and I was like, that's crazy. That would have sent them 2-0 up. If he scored
Yep.
that, they would have probably won the game.
Yeah,
But
because they would play differently. Yeah.
yeah,
But what I felt like, I mean, Damari looked good. Damari looked good. When I say looked good, just composed. You can see his talent. You can see that he's playing in the big time. I thought he should take the penalty. I feel like Bailey just pull a rank on him. Pull a rank on him. They say whisper need for play. When is Jamaica playing again? They're playing tonight.
I don't think so. I don't even think all the teams players yet.
I know Haiti won yesterday, coming from
Yeah,
behind.
yo, that game was so good, dog.
Coming from behind. Say
I'm
Bailey is fraud.
pressuring Qatar. Yeah, Qatar
All right,
should get
El
blown.
Salvador and Martinique are playing right now. Martinique up 2-0. Costa Rica and Panama playing at 8:30 tonight.
That's good.
Yesterday's matches, Trinidad beat St. Kitts and Nevis 3-0. Haiti won 2-1 over Qatar, and Mexico dropped 4-0 on Honduras. Let me check Tuesday. Canada and Guadeloupe. That could be a decent game. Guatemala and Cuba.
So Antigua go.
Antigua gonna qualify.
They
Jamaica
say
play.
some Antigua will play somebody, you know that? They
No,
go.
in the qualifiers, they had to win, but it's kind of shameful. And yeah, we have 5 minutes, so we can touch on that. It's kind of shameful. When I say shameful, no,
It's
Essentially had
it's
to come to
always
this because a bunch of our players that normally plays couldn't get called up because they didn't have a visa. So they weren't able to go and play this qualifier. And who knows what could have happened.
But sure, that ain't not supposed to be an excuse. When it comes to football represent the country, not supposed to so hard to get a visa.
And all these rules and stuff like that now. But it was short notice for the FA though. Because I think
it
the
was
ruling came out like a Monday morning they had to play on the weekend. So you
you know,
know,
I heard, you know, that it wasn't really short notice. They said that Antigua, you know, FA was notice about the whole stuff already, and they told them to be prepared for anything.
people paid if they
Then
okay.
then they saying, because the person was telling me that it's strange, no, because I was telling the person on my fed, I was saying it's strange. We have such a long time. The person was like, no, they were briefed about it, knowing that if all does go well, all goes wrong, then Antigua would be. And they said they were briefed, and they only make it seem like it was just caught up to them. Because I saw I found it weird.
And I happen to know that even with all that controversy, I happen to know that even the players who did have one of the players who did have a visa, the FA didn't even register him. So he was there with the squad, but he wasn't able to play
Sure.
because the FA
Let me
didn't
tell you
register
something
him.
like
Them can
all
I come in here tell you, I come in here, but them kind of some of the people supposed to get fired for. Like how you this is your one job. This is your one job. You have a list with a full squad. How can you not register everybody who is supposed to be there? That's elementary to me.
our FA are money making some gods. That's embarrassing.
It
Then it's
says
all
it is.
about money. Cause the thing that they're supposed to they do out of all in country until FA had less work to do. So what them they can they do so for them they can miss out
God,
registering a man and miss out getting this man your visa. The whole FA supposed to get fired and who run up they come right down. All of them supposed to get fired and replace everybody. Can't be a nonsense that the buds.
as I saying, right, Cello, it's very sad, especially when you know you come from, you know, your nation. You're wishing to see your nation finally, not to start World Cup at least. You're wishing to see Antigua finally make a Gold Cup. Let's start there. Let's looking to see Antigua make a Carabao Cup for international. Let's put it that way. And
Yeah.
then you're coming in with all these, you're hearing all these. Yo, I don't keep. Yes, I wish that if Antigua go in and win 5-0, but and lose 5-0. But just the pride of reaching there is a start for something. But we can't do it when you have people forgetting things and then they're not taking a job seriously or whatnot. Or they could just come to say, oh, y'all don't know nothing, y'all just talking. Well, give me a break. There's certain things that people from the outside can probably say and tell and do that is straightforward, that is not even hard for persons in authority. It just making our football
But
go to waste and we have talent.
more
That's the thing.
when you travel, if the team travel, they, they can call the embassy, they can even give you a 3 weeks visa. They have them kind of some they just for help you for the little short time that you go and represent the country. They have visa like that.
You know what? You know, let me put this in because I didn't know. I felt bad for the FA. I felt bad for the FA because I didn't know that they were briefed before at the potential of this happening. Our season had finished a while back. Why, if that was the case, why weren't our players in camp? But even if it's just the prospect of the chance, even if it's a slim chance of us having to go and play there, our players, our national team players are sitting on corners eating fried chicken and drink soda,
But the thing is,
and
Sha,
then 2 weeks later have to go represent the
you
country.
ever check them out of all the Caribbean country in them here, but Antigua are the only team play international game every 5 months, every 6 months, or every 3 months. But FA, I was supposed to arrange all the season
Yeah,
run. I was supposed to
yeah,
arrange international match
yup,
after international match.
yup,
How you expect to go play
yup,
tournament next year and man the ready? You want to change three
yup.
weeks before tournament. That's
Yo,
nonsense, but that's embarrassing, bro.
you
That's
know, this is our
disgraceful.
second. this is our second time we probably had an opportunity to reach somewhere. That was the first time when Skeppel and so was playing. I know prime we think, we could you go stadium and score rock and say, we go out get to play USA. And then boom, you us get a chance to play Martinique. It's Martinique here, one team. To try and qualify for Gold Cup. What you mean? Excited I was feeling.
Look,
Yeah,
more,
I was looking all kind of stuff on the street.
just imagine, bro, if we sitting here tonight, I'm gonna look on the summer and say, "Well, Auntie, you gotta play tomorrow." Or just at the prospect of even canceling this show because Auntie, you gotta play now. I, I would just the thought of just watching my team on the TV. I don't make cost them now. I'd still just want to watch them. I still just want to watch.
Even Seth, let's just go back there. Let's just reminisce on the time when Auntie got to play USA.
Oh
We
yeah,
witnessed
yo, the
here.
country stood still, bro.
And then when they went overseas, I can kid you not. I believe the whole country was probably watching that game when they
Yeah,
was at
me.
when I saw
And
Peter Byers
we gave a good showing of ourselves. To be fair,
I kid you not. I probably heard the whole of my neighborhood scream.
Bro,
It was that's the feeling I want to have again.
Moy, that's the first time you ever jump up antics. Me there behind. $200 in the Guinness buds. You want to see me down the 2 bucket here. 2 bucket and to relax. On the big screen, I watch Antigua play. I mean, relax and drink my Guinness and I go and cool buds. Excited buds. Just imagine you see Badley and all them man there. I play against Peter Byers and Ziggy and them man there. The man, they top man, they playing the top 5 league in Europe. And you play against Antigua for international buds. Good that
I think one of the things that we have to do going forward as a nation, and we gotta get to the other section of what we came to talk about, is those players who you know is the best of the best. There have to be some kind of regular training for them monthly. They can't be like the other set of players in the country that train when they want. It can't be. But when you put them on something for them to do by themselves, I don't even want to give them that. It has to be structured. It has to be structured. Diet also have to be structured because we are dependent on you. But you see, it goes back again. Then you'd have to probably hire them people there. And O'Neill is asking, coming to yourself, O'Neill asking, what the FA spend money on? Because I'll know not stand inside the turf. They're building a second one, by the way, another turf field to the next.
FA money. Yo, O'Neill, the FA money couple players get paid, then go up on the car and buy 2 joints, then sit down there smoke, then go chain in the car, one car, the weed don't gain all the energy out to them. But now can't reach somewhere if half our team smoke weed and sit down on corner.
I mean, I know top at least that smoke weed. So I'm not gonna like, okay,
listen,
you can't do it, but I'm just saying.
Tell me, listen, you are
you have to couple it with good dieting.
You are in 5 o'clock shop and 4:30 you pan corner sit down with a long joint in your mouth and a drink and Guinness.
Yeah.
And then you go training. What kind of proper training you can get?
Yeah. No motivation gonna be there. I feel like we need the setup needs to change. We need to think differently about our players. We need to think differently about our players because personally, Antigua and St. Kitts, you ever hear, okay, back in the day probably hear 1 or 2 niggas saying about St. Kitts. But St. Kitts players, we supposed to be bang down St. Kitts. We supposed to be bang down Leeward Islands.
I want to can't bang the man.
Them probably more disciplined. You're right.
The man more disciplined. The man is well trained, and the man take them sport serious. And the man in FA invest in the proper facilities, the proper training, the proper gears and them some. So when they go out the train, they train like the professional and them.
It's a step-by-step thing, and I know. We have the turf, and the surface is nice. The ball moves how it's supposed to move. I get that, but then we can't have that, and then just leave the players to themselves because the players are the brand. The players are the brand. We're bringing in players from here and there and everywhere. If there's some of them players that man are bringing them on, you will see that man. You see that man list there when they list them on the stuff. That man they play for nobody. If you not play for nobody over there, then you have to come and play the Antigua. Come play and make how we see you. Make how know you play regularly. What? You just say you gonna work for every day. I don't know if you're training or nothing, and then you get selected for a national team.
But some of them man that they play for and that team that they play for that in England, that for England, and none league them play. Me and them play in the same league. Some of them man they real some, but I one or two of them play probably maybe what you call them? They call them team, the Coventry small team, Coventry reserve team, and then some league.
Yeah.
I real some, but some of them man, me and them play the same league, Saturday league, Sunday league, and Monday league, but Antigua, because what? They have one, maybe their daddy from Antigua, they have some kind of Antigua route, and they say, here, because they're from England and upgrade. Some of them man, you bet that man have the Antigua.
That's true. That's true. You know, I know my sister the last time. I read Charlie online.
Half a friend company. I read some boys. If you want to have a friend company. Because some of them man, they play bush lead, like a Sunday lead, Monday lead, and Saturday lead, but them man play for village team.
I stand, right? Salo, that's where I stand. I'm all for bringing in overseas-based players, as you would say. Because, you know, they have a couple that came into our squad that had quality.
Yeah.
But then don't tell me you're going to bring in somebody that, you know, let's say Devil is our best player in Antigua at the moment. Don't tell me that you're going to bring in somebody that is not better than the Devil. If it's that, let him stay home.
But here no more.
Because if they're not,
man Antigua bring in, how much man Antigua bring in and then play one tournament after the next, and the next tournament you see them again. Antigua change international players, overseas based players faster than any other team in the world.
I mean, they've been pretty consistent. I mean, Zane Francis, he's been there a couple of times.
And
Josh Parker.
The player and then play at least 10 good games for the country.
True.
Every time Antigua bring in overseas based player, at least if they bring in 10 man, 5 out of the 10 are fresh set of players.
Yeah. Yeah, when the league starts work up again, O'Neal have to go turf that. Just for watch the turf. Just for that guy is special, bro. I am telling you, that guy is special. Okay. All right, fellas. That's that. Okay. O'Neal has one. Not O'Neal. Jaleel has one more point here. For me, right? For example, Jamaica didn't pick nobody that didn't play in them league. Guess he's continuing there. But you know what? Yeah. Let's move on. Let's move on because we will run out of time. Fellas. What we did last time? Our wingers debate last Thursday, sparked huge debate. All right, so we're back again. We're going to talk about those strikers. We're going to talk about the strikers. I want to touch on okay, let me finish up this before we go to it. I don't like that because just pick at least 2 man for have opportunity to get out of the ghetto. Jaleel, he better than Prime Super 2. I don't know who that is. All right, that might have an inside story. Right, so fellas, let's touch on strikers. We can throw out some names, and we know. Okay, let's just start at the top. We're not going way back to Alan Shearer and Andy Cole and stuff. We're not going way back there. Let's just go with what's current. Let's say 20 years. Yeah, let's say last. Okay, let's say generally who we've grown up seeing. We're still young, and we've watched a lot of football. So let's go back. I think go back to Tevez, Drogba. I think we can Henry, David Villa. I think we can do that. 20, maybe 25 years, but Shearer, so no, not Shearer. All right. Let's go the elites of the elites 9.
The top 9.
Let's get that's tier 1. Who has to be in tier 1? And it's only you say you have a type of strikers that I always see. that I watch week in and week out. Alright, the man say from 02, come forward.
Only,
Okay,
only so old. Only so old.
I mean, all
Only so
always
old.
same, all always same age.
Oh, two a Bobby only the something. Only doesn't come out of Bobby O2, but.
You even know what the man did, but only you want me to read his list. I'm going to do that now. Let me find it. Oh boy, only that is hard for five. The amount of message the man sending since O'Neal send that message. Okay, I found it. All right,
Sharp,
so
you stick.
in his top
Sharp,
10,
Sharp, you stick and more disappear.
yeah, no, I stick because I'm off the thing. I'm on WhatsApp.
Oh.
The top 10 that he said, I'm not in any particular order, of course. Well, I don't know. Suarez, Lewandowski, Benzema, Robin van Persie, Aguero, Rooney, Raul, Eto, R9, and Henry. I don't know if he has them in order, but he has Suarez, Lewa, Benzema, RVP, Aguero, Rooney, Raul, Eto, R9, and Henry. Okay, you
Okay.
say you tell you read 28. So you read 28.
Oh.
Okay, he said wasn't in order. Who that? Who Moy? Okay, Moy is here. All right,
Me
yes, we
tell you
are back now.
who gonna take out to
He
that.
said that's just his 10. So
Me tell you
fellas,
who gonna
no,
take out. Me tell you who
no,
gonna
you
take out.
know, check out nobody out the man list. You check out nobody out the man list. From his list and from your mind, who is in the elite tier? Who is in the top tier?
Okay. For me to go with Henry, Jogba, Ronaldo, the big Ronaldo.
R9. There's one Ronaldo. There's one
Yeah, the big
Ronaldo. Then there's
Ronaldo.
Cristiano.
Okay, me to go with R9. Me to go with
Ooh.
me to go with Lewandowski, Benzema. Me wanna put Van Persie in my team. I'm gonna put Anelka over Van Persie.
Anelka is a shout,
Anelka,
you know, bro.
Tevez. No. No,
All
Tevez.
right, okay. So
I'm
that,
put
so that
Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres over Tevez, David Villa.
so remember we talk about the elite level, you know. You put a man,
Yeah,
you put
David
Fernando
Villa
Torres on
elite striker.
the
David
top,
Villa
the top.
elite striker.
No, 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 no,
I
no,
mean,
bro.
sure.
Stop it. No, I must
David
stop you
Villa
there,
not
bro.
elite striker.
I'm a no, no, no,
Wanna
no,
put
no, no, no,
Zlatan
no,
in
no.
there. Zlatan an elite striker too. And natural born go score Zlatan. Come on, go. Stop acting like you don't know Zlatan, go.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
we
Zlatan you
laugh at
talking
him.
about Torres?
Eh?
Is Zlatan or Torres you talking about?
I'm gonna put Fernando Torres, Zlatan, David Villa, and my
In
last.
tier one?
Eh? Yeah, my
Okay.
last player. My last player. I'm gonna. This man, your boy, me tell you, boy.
While Selo is thinking there more, who has to be in your tier one? Let me not say your, because I don't want nobody to say, oh, this is my thing. Who has to be in tier one of strikers? Because I'm
I
thinking,
think
you want, go ahead, bro.
when we talk about strikers and we talk about elite, these have to be the first persons that pop straight into your mind, straight into your head when you hear football and strikers. You go with the likes of Thierry Henry.
And
You have to
Eto.
put Suarez. You have to put Suarez,
Yeah.
Lewandowski. Nine India. Did I really get to see him? I saw him couple times. I'm just going what I see.
Yeah, nine. I've seen that.
I managed to see him couple times. Nine. Can put Aguero in there. I think Aguero has already made a legacy, for stuff. Um, it's so tempting that Zlatan, but that Zlatan is still so iffy. I think he's like on the border. But I don't know if it's because I think him because of the whole, you know, talking that goes around because he's Zlatan. But he's still good though. But I,
That is
let,
good.
let me leave him on the border for now,
Uh,
on um where's his there, boy?
Jogba.
Nah, not for me though.
Drogba doesn't make tier one for me.
Not for
So
me.
Eto make tier one for me.
Question though. Where do we put Wayne Rooney?
Oh, tier one.
So we listen him as a striker.
Yeah,
Because I
If
man.
know
you
people
put,
love
but listen,
it.
if you put
Yeah,
Rooney
so
tier
Rooney.
one, Drogba have in a tier one too, bro.
No.
Why
I feel
not?
like you know what my perception on Drogba is.
Mm.
Drogba was a big game player, and because he was a big game player, you hear his name more than you really should. Personally, so he shows up in the big games, but then he could be silent for the next 3 or 4 games. I wouldn't put Drogba tier two striker there.
So Tevez and so tier two striker then.
Kev is a tier two striker too. Me tell
Um,
you, yo,
this
my
thing,
elites are Henry, R9, Lewa, Benzema, Rooney, what the other name, the boy, Lewandowski, David Villa. Them man there for me tier
might,
one striker
I
there.
might start controversy early, right? I know he's going to strike one of y'all know why going. I think Harry Kane could have a
Aguero.
shout, right?
Oh, Harry Kane,
Harry Kane,
definitely. Harry Kane is in there. Tier one.
has, but the only thing that is going, people's going to say, because those are the list of strikers. They have silverware to throw it from.
No, you
But
can't be an
that's
individual Harry Tabo, and
no,
I talk
no,
about
no,
no team.
I'm just saying, leave it. Yes, they're going to have silverware to prove that the elite strikers they lead their team to something. But take away the silverware, Harry Kane is probably one of the strikers that try to do his best to try to lead his team to do something, but they just never get over the hump. You have to put it there now. So Harry Kane has to be up there for me too,
But
because
Shaq,
that boy
me
is
really
a
can't believe
finisher.
you say Drogba tier two striker, boss. If
Jogba
Rooney
not
tier one,
Jogba
if you
Jogba
put
not.
Rooney tier one, Drogba have in a tier one gods.
You
Cause
know what the
Rooney,
goals? You know what the goals Rooney have
but Drogba
in
have
the
goal
Prem?
too, but come on,
Not
man.
about that was something. Not as much as Rooney. Yes, he had 2 golden boots, but Rooney been consistent for longer. And that me talk about. And that's what me talk about. Rooney been consistent for longer. Jolly say you always with this golden boot story. Scored 29 goals in 210, missing 6 games. Jaleel, don't play with me. You don't want to do this. But Jaleel agrees that Drogba is tier one. But I don't think that Drogba is not tier one for me. Yo,
I
if
think
you want to tell me
I think
Drogba,
he can sit on the border with Zlatan.
maybe he's Zlatan down there at the bottom.
So
If
Zlatan,
y'all want to force me to put him in,
for you.
if y'all want to force me to put
So let
him
me
in,
ask
he
you a
has to
question.
be at the bottom.
So let me ask you a question for you. Zlatan there tier two.
Zlatan?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Zlatan, if you want to tell me, Shaq, what you name the Drogba halfway in a tier one, then I will agree that he did a bottom a tier one. He did a bottom of tier one. Every time United win the league, Rooney the second best striker or the second best player. O'Neal them now hear that shot. That's what I'm saying. I'm not lying now. Don't get me wrong. There was a point where like, yo, we don't love Drogba in my team. But I feel like those other names that I call, you always want them man in your team.
so
You know?
one more question I'm gonna ask you. So where put Anelka?
Anelka could they tier two, dog. Anelka could they tier two.
So just like how you're telling me about goal, Anelka score goal to everywhere you go, everywhere you go, and natural goal
Yeah.
score too. Them man
Right,
they do
but
everything
not
good.
as much.
Them
Not
man
as
they do
much as
everything too
yo,
good.
you can't tell me that Anelka was a serial striker, as good as he has been, as good as he has been.
Let me tell you something. You know, Anelka very underrated, but he be an
No, I mean, I'm not underrating him. I'm saying as good as he has he been as good as the likes of Benz, Lewa, Suarez, Henry, the elites of the elite?
Let me ask you a question. And how much of them play with more proper team than Anelka? Anelka, they bolt and score goal like he crazy buds. Bolt and me say. Most of them they play for top club.
Yeah, I can hear that. I can hear that too.
Goal with lesser man than him.
Mm-hmm. You're
One of
right.
the biggest club Anelka play for Arsenal, Chelsea, and them team, and Real Madrid and so. But most of the
Yo,
club and them, most of them play with all
All right.
teams.
Yo, okay.
So
More,
that's
hold on
why.
there. Hold on there. There's a comment. There's a comment I'm bringing in. Cello, this one is for you. Vardy
But
better than
Vardy
Anelka?
good. Who tall? Vardy can never,
Yeah.
ever, ever,
Bro,
ever.
yeah, we can't argue that one.
Vardy,
Bro.
Vardy
No.
even better than Anelka left boots, but.
Yeah, yeah. No, 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 no.
That's a big disrespect, but.
No, 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 no. Yeah, yeah, Jaleel. No, I'm not agree
Okay,
with
so
you.
where
Go ahead,
put
boy.
Chelsea again so? Where put Chelsea again them man there so?
Chase again them can probably touch tier 3 there.
yo, I think
Yo,
that
like
you know
Lukaku
we have
was trying to big
to.
man. Missing this one. Somebody, sorry them all. The man say he can't put Drogba with Lukaku. Lukaku now in tier 2 for me.
Sorry.
But go ahead, Moy. Go ahead.
As I saying, we have different perspective from this. I think as a tier one list, you know, the criteria should be when you hear striker, who the first set of people come to your mind? You know, just
Sure.
like when you hear world class players, you think of
Yeah.
Messi and Ronaldo. When you hear strikers, you think of R9, Henry, them type of people. I don't think
Just
that
goal.
Boy, shock me
yes,
now, like me have so
Anelka,
much
yes,
name me can
Anelka is
call like
good,
but
but he's not popping up in your head the first time.
Yeah.
Unlike
yeah.
I think Van Persie and those. No, we know they're good, but they're not instantly popping up. Like your Suarez, your Benzema, they are top clubs, but yeah, they dominated the hell out of their leagues. That's what I think of in when I think about tier one.
Me
We
understand
get,
what you say like more, but yeah, me have so much name that me call Del Piero on them man there so. Where put them man there?
yeah, but we didn't watch them, man. Not talk about them, man.
You know what Del Piero bro?
Yeah, but you watch the back end of Del Piero.
Shut
Okay,
up,
we talk about Del Piero, then I gotta bring in 32.
yeah, them man. So where put 30 in them man so?
I mean, I feel like 30 was a better 10 than a pure 9, you know. So yo, 30 tier 2 for me, dog. Crucify me if you want. Crucify me if you want. But bro, only says Anelka better than Higuain, Tevez, and Berbatov. I'ma put them in a tier 2. David
Yeah,
Villa is
only
tier 1.
tell
Hold on, Cello. He over David Villa tier 1. He over Drogba and Zlatan in tier 1. Anelka never scored 20 goals in a league season. Says Jaleel. Vardy do that 3 times with Leicester City. Leicester City. That's what he's saying in Cello. That's in response to your Anelka over Jamie Vardy. Well, our Anelka over Jamie Vardy over
Bro,
Anelka.
let me tell you something, only you never really sit down and watch Anelka boys. You only watch Anelka when
That's
Anelka play
Jaleel.
with Chelsea. You only watch Anelka when Anelka play with Chelsea. You know what Anelka when Anelka play for Real Madrid and them team there so good. Them man they watch Anelka when they play for Chelsea, but so them man they only can talk from what they see. But me watch Anelka when Anelka they Bolton and so. When Arsenal send Anelka here, Anelka go Bolton. And every meeting the man meet Arsenal. The man just dismantle Arsenal. Just dismantle them. Boy, them man they can't tell me nothing about
Both
it.
to the
Them man they
hole,
watch
just mash up Arsenal.
I do not like the disrespect you're giving them. That's how the man felt about you last
but
week when you
go.
was watching Cravadonna.
Who?
When you
But
was
that part of
batting
me no want to hear about that man they want it one the part. That man they come in one season. Everybody praise that man they like he do the
A
work.
2 goal with Anelka half a Real Madrid, bro. Anelka good. He's a goal scorer. His best year was with Chelsea. That's true. Me not like to say we know of Anelka's brilliance. No one's taking that away from him. But would you really put Anelka on the same list with Thierry Henry? Answer that.
What?
No,
Yeah.
Cello. Cello, stop playing the counters, bro. Is he a guy? I understand he's a
Listen
guy,
what
but
me
you're
say,
not doing
man.
it.
Me never said, you don't remember say what me said. Just say selling a purge conscience.
Okay. Go
Me
ahead.
want to
Let
say
me hear
keep
you.
on the same level like Henry. But I just say they will disrespect the man by a class the man with Jamie Vardy.
Okay, that's the way I have a problem with. But the part why that came about was because we put in all of them in tier 2.
Me never me not have problem. Me just ask where you put them.
Right. So where do you put Nicholas and Elka?
Okay, put it in tier 2. Me not have problem with that.
Okay. So then
But
you're
if
good.
you put Anelka in tier 2, When Rooney have go in the tier 2 too. What I mean, but
Okay, it's a legitimate question.
But when
Legitimate
Rooney
question. What y'all
upon the
thinking?
level, when Rooney upon the level with the tier on you and them, and then kind of man, so put a tier 2 you have to go.
I wouldn't say that.
Tier 7.
I wouldn't say that. Fella Moy, what do you think? And the man in the comments, what do you think? Can you put is America with Rooney?
Nah, I think Rooney is better.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get the PL numbers comparison.
Remember, Rooney is one of them man that score plenty goal now.
Yes, he on the list.
Yeah, he
He on
scored
the
plenty
list,
goal
bro.
and I take that money. And I take that money, but Rooney scoring plenty goal. And Rooney score plenty goal, yeah, high work rate and everything.
Yo, this I think especially we had dispute over wingers, but even self this striker stuff is going to be way so crazy because
So
you can
Shaq
think
want to
about
ask
a
you a
lot of
question.
things.
So that mean right, I put
Hold on, Moy wasn't finished. Let Moy finish.
go ahead, more.
I was saying that we're going to think about a lot of things. We're going to think about goals, goal in boots, how hard the person work, the person work rate, and sometimes it just goes out of balance really and truly. Because I mean, even if you look at Vardy, Vardy short stint that he played for Leicester in the Premier League was very good, but then he'll be outweighed by somebody that had longevity in there. So all that comes into play with all this stuff too.
So Shaq, one question more ask. So where put Adrian also?
Adriano can probably in a tier 3 dog.
Just ask you one question.
Adriano didn't do it. Didn't do it for long. He was too injured. Probably not his fault, but
Balotelli
that's
wouldn't
just me.
he was behaving, boy.
All right, the man say I'm trying to look it up.
Who else is there?
Yeah, so I see Adriano tier 3. Man say Adriano tier 3. I'm trying to find
Say put season so tier 3.
yeah man. Season
No,
tier
me
3.
doesn't ask, but me doesn't ask.
And I'm agreeing with you. You man say Icardi tier 3.
So where put Folan and them man there so tier 3.
Oh, Folan was a baller. Folan could put Folan.
So
Ooh,
where put Flauco and them man there so.
Falcao's in tier. Maybe the bottom. Falcao career tapered off. He can go tier 3 dog. No sorry day. Icardi tier 2. He says Icardi's tier 2. Balotelli tier 3. O'Neal, you're trying to rat me. Icardi over tier 2.
Yo,
Fellas, Diego Forlan. Let's talk about him.
Oh, okay, after that.
Let's talk about Diego Forlan because that one is tricky.
Folan have update with the level dose game and some man book.
No,
Come on, book.
maybe not.
Come on, book.
Maybe if Zlatan in there,
Exactly.
probably
Can be
You see,
In there.
this is what I'm talking about. Watch, you see, Falco is tier 2. We say big man Falco in his prime is crazy. Prime Falco was crazy. But if your prime was 3-4 years, coming up with people who had prime of 9 years, then you can't be in the same class as them.
Yeah.
He can't score goal all his life. Sure, he's still scoring goal over there in Turkey too.
All them man that popping up there now. Jude have to be in Jude up there for me, dog.
Where put Jude?
Oh, boy, that's a good one.
Jude is not tier 1, but high tier 2.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Like the lead, let's say, in the race for the gold medal for tier 2. Honestly, Jude is that type of baller. We
I
just
agree
have to
with
give
that.
Yo,
that.
bro, me as much name than me. Hey, we
Okay,
don't like
okay, you know what? All right, let me put on WhatsApp so I can focus. I was looking for the Anelka stats. I was looking for the Anelka stats, but you know what? I
Um,
don't say, but because there's a lot of comments here to get to.
one more. This one won Ballon d'Or.
Hold
What
on there,
about
more.
Ballon
Let me just
d'Or?
finish up. Let me just don't forget. They say I don't. I think it's David Costa. They're talking about tier two.
So what? Icardi.
Hold on. Let me just get you the comment. If Drogba tier one, you have to put in Falcao. I disagree. King Falcao is tier two. Giroud is tier two. Falcao tier one, right way Drogba did. No way. No way.
Okay. So Sharp. So where we put Shevchenko now?
You see again, Shevchenko prime was a prime. Tier two. Tier two.
Where we put Crespo?
Herman German Crespo.
I don't remember seeing him
Tier
play.
two, dog. Tier two.
Tier 2.
Tier,
If
yeah,
you put
yeah.
if Falcao can go tier 2, you put Crespo tier 2, bro.
You're right. You're right. You're
Remember
right.
Yo,
Chelsea keep Crespo now.
it
Remember
is so
one time
weird
Crespo moved with
It,
Chelsea. That was it for his
because
career.
we still classing, as we would say, people would normally say stay away from classing generations to other generations, and things that we would think that Falcao and Crespo did during their time was crazy. Now even if we look at it now, they're doing even crazier numbers. So it's really
it's
hard
fine.
to put it together because our definition of, let's say, who is it? Let's say Henry, Falcao, and Haaland. Let's just deal with those three. Henry, exceptional. Falcao in his prime, crazy. Haaland right now, being a robot. How do you even do those things now?
Crazy too. Look, he techie for real. And then only he said Milan Shevchenko was tier one. But see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm looking at consistency. I'm looking at if your career, if there was a point in your career where you had a lull, I think you get disqualified from tier one. How much so?
That sounds fair.
Yeah, fair point.
Because the tier one is the elites of the elites. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking that Drogba might just be in tier two. Because those players there who's in tier one has just always scored goals. Drogba built up himself to that maybe for a good 3 years. Maybe for a good 3 years. So to put him with them other man, I think maybe
So
slightly disrespectful, fellas.
so I put Fernando Morientes and them so tier 2 or tier 3.
Oriental of them can go tier two, man. Tier three, man. No, tier three.
You know about them and that.
Tier three. You go back, to your tab of Morientes and so you got tab of Milan Barros. You got
Yeah,
tab of
Barrow,
Milan Barros to
remember.
them man, but now go all the way back there. That man want
But
a ball. How Drogba have two
if I
elite
start from
years
O2,
in
if I
tier
start from
one,
O2,
but Falcao that do same in tier two. Me agree. I'm just that's what I'm putting them same man now.
okay.
Crack that boy.
Well, no,
I'm put Jaleel may agree with you. Jaleel may agree with Shaq. You're blind. Okay, I will
wait,
talk
no,
about
man.
something to stop at one
No, I
time.
call, man. And the man said, remember, I said, from O2 come up now. Why I put Ian Wright, why I put Dennis Bear Company. If I will start from O2 come up, because all the man in the prime coming up there now.
Yeah,
So if
right.
I will
Yeah,
listen,
right.
if
In
I will
tier one.
start from that, Alan Shearer and them and so, Teddy Shearer now and them, all the man in the
Yeah,
prime
yeah,
come
they
up
did, but
now.
we did. Yeah, all that during they did play during that time. Come on. So yeah, all them man they in tier one. I would put Shearer, Ian Wright
Them they
in
old
tier one.
man, dog.
All them man in tier one. I agree with that. I agree with that.
Yo, we
Why
Um,
need to
put
we need
Owen
to
and
talk
so?
about
Why
you
put
can throw
Owen
back
and
these
so?
in. You can
people my
Owen.
age.
You can throw in
Yeah,
Jitney Floyd Hasselblanc.
them are old
Why
dog. Man too old.
Yeah, let's deal with more recent ones. Let's gotta bring it up.
I will bring them up. I can't say about to
Let's
come
gotta bring them. Let's gotta bring it up because they're gonna be a never ending list if we take it so far back.
Yo,
I think
why we
most
call a
recent
player that?
thing.
We call a player like, but we call a player that very underrated, but score plenty of goal in England and be one of the best players to take in England. Andrew Johnson, I used to play for our name.
Crystal
Shining
Palace.
Andrew Johnson. Eh?
Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace. That man
Crystal
did go
Palace used
crazy, but
he
just
used to
for
be
I
at
play
Fulham
for a little
too.
team.
Boy, you don't remember him? Shine head man?
Yeah,
Just
yeah, yeah,
because he
yeah,
play
yeah.
for a little team, he never gets too much recognized like all
I
the
mean,
rest
you
man
can
get
put them
recognized.
man into the tier 3. Well, what would you put
No,
like Robbie Keane?
No, Bobby Firmino's good too. No, you know.
I
Robbie
mean
Keane
tell
was
you,
the man scored plenty goal.
he
All right, I'm on to 2010 until now. Yeah, I got you the last decade.
go back now, go back up the comment just before you bring up that the 2010 comment. Them man that me just call Vardy, you know them man they lead man there. Vardy baby to them man there.
Oh boy, look at this. I think Vardy better than Drogba.
Yo, but
Stop.
honestly, no.
Jail on
I
this in the
think we
shop.
probably, I think we probably sleeping on Vardy a little. I can see where he coming from, but
But
not better than Drogba. But I think we sleeping on
What?
him. Cause even self his stint, yes, he had a short stint that, is not a longevity, but the short stint that he did it in, exceptional. You have to give him praise for that.
Yeah, I can't
okay,
take that money. But Vardy
Vardy,
even bet that other buy you up, but Vardy
Yes, he
even bet
is.
that other buy you up. Vardy even
yeah.
bet
Adebayo is not.
that Kevin Davis. That was play for Bolton. Kevin Davis. Vardy bet that Monday. Well, I can't name. They can't tell me.
Vardy no better than Kevin Davis, but shut
God.
him up. Shut him
Vardy is
up.
better than those two.
Vardy
What
bet
you
that
think?
Kevin Davis. That play
Of
for
course,
Bolton
you
too.
don't call name no man. I mean, Vardy better than Kevin
So
Davis in there.
Vardy bet that other buy you also.
Vardy better
Yeah,
than Adebayo. Adebayo good for somewhere.
Yeah, the man them.
Adebayo good for
Adebayo
somewhere.
Adebayo is not it. Not that guy.
Yo, Adebayo them in a tier 3 with boy with Lukaku in there.
And Vardy the tier 2.
No, Vardy they tier 2 that.
Vardy can hear in tier 2.
Vardy and Drogba too in the tier 2 for me.
Man, it's
I
time to
say,
check
boss,
that shot.
yeah, I don't take penalties. All right, so we're talking about 2010. We're talking about 2010 until now.
The boy,
Vardy no better than before.
not even
Stop
better
it.
than real subbing. Vardy
Stop it.
Abangulo on them. Vardy Abangulo on them on the same level.
Oh no.
Vardy Abangulo on them on the same
No,
level, but
no,
Vardy is on a bungalow for sure.
bro,
no.
Vardy Abangulo on them on
Abang
the same level, sir.
not in Abang Lahua, nothing. He
Vardy
just
better than a
far.
bungalow.
I bet he may go do relay for Great Britain.
Man, Vardy Abangulo, Darren Bent, all them man. Them man on the same. Kenwin Jones
No,
also. Man, Vardy
no,
level, you know.
no, Cello.
Kevin Jones is
Darren
probably too,
Bent
yeah.
and a Bangla who and them. All them man they can class them under the same seven.
But
No, I would disagree.
hear me out right. Hear me out right. I think Peter Byers is in tier two. We just never got to see his talent because we're a small country.
Peter Bears bet than Vardy. Peter Bears bet than Vardy. And the fascinator.
Okay, so
Vardy.
I'll kick you out of the continue to chat with us.
But the time we also bet than Vardy, but. And you know facts that is but.
Yo, no, but okay, but no, I can't have a serious. If let's just put. I know we can't. Maybe we can. It's be hard to fathom. But what do you think Peter Byers? Who would you think Peter Byers would amount to? Someone that we all know. Who do you think he would amount to had he been in the big league?
The boss would have been in MLS doing his thing now. He continued and he was good.
I know if the man wouldn't left MLS, the man would be like the striker from MLS that go Hull City. What you name again? But the striker that left from MLS and go Hull City. The black man left from US in the man. The striker from US in the man.
Oh,
Altido?
Yeah,
Altido?
man put the panel level up there, dog. You know man wanna mess up that.
I want to put up Jamie Vardy's stats.
Annie, But me tell you, boy. But shot, but me say, them man say them man put James Vardy can they tier 2 but. So we put Military on them and so that's play Military has play for Inter. We put them man there so.
But you say I wait about 2010 come up.
Yeah, 2010.
Yeah, he
Military
right. He played
2010
Champions League something.
against we put them
Malito
man.
tier 2 dog.
Yeah, but he did a long time, dog. He did a long time.
Malito tier 2. Malito gotta be tier 2. Jamie Vardy.
He's having a party. Yo, Vardy do plenty something other man couldn't do no dog. Vardy go up on plenty game goal scoring streak now. Plenty strike can never do that now.
You can't underestimate what he has done. I'm
Nah,
gonna feel like that's a raw
you have
boy.
to give Vardy respect, man. But for tier 2 tall, me leave to it to I feed that. I just me.
With
Not,
the respect that he should be given, I think it's enough for tier 2, honestly.
Yeah, man, I would agree that tier two is good for him.
Yo, just looking on his career now, you can say, let's say, okay, he didn't single-handedly do it, but was a dynamic duo in propelling Leicester to the Premier League, helping them stay up winning a championship. Still one of the greatest stories ever in Premier League, and he was with it, scoring goals. He was consistent during that time too. At such an late age, you would say. Yeah, I think it's decent. Where's this here?
Yeah, man. When I think about the strikers, it has to be those we know what the elites are already, and then when you come down, it would be who would partner them. I mean, where would we put Berbatov?
Ooh, that boy was good, That boy had some touches.
Oh, Berbatov. Where would we put Berbatov?
Berbatov was real good,
Berbatov.
but
Vardy scored 136 goals in the PL, and he had 44 assists. And I feel like Vardy, is 4 years.
I think so.
4 years in the PL.
Not longer.
I'm gonna put Berbatov there tier 2, man. Berbatov there tier 2.
It's
Berbatov
Berbatov and Dzeko, same line.
the best of Berbatov when you go Manchester United. You there Tottenham, you score a goal, but you see the real Berbatov when you go Manchester United. Then at then time the man start see the real touches on them from Berbatov. That because when you there Tottenham, you not get so much recognition like how you get when you there Manchester United.
Even so funny now because back in the days, let's say, back. You have like a top tier United team having three of the best strikers at a point in time.
Yeah.
Let's even looking at City, having three of the best strikers at time. You're looking at now, you can probably pick our outright favorite because some of them man they have competition now. But back then, you have a fight, and let's say you look on it even better, coming out on top of your competitors.
But back then some real strikers in the lead, no but. Some real lead striker, no Roman Pavlyuchenko on them man there, so.
Yeah, so as I said, I think it's difficult. Just like the
So
comparison.
you just said Pavlyuchenko, bro.
I'm the Pavlyuchenko.
Yeah, that man never wicked. That man just alright, but
Me listen what me say. Me never say wicked. I'm just say some good strikers in the lead.
you say lethal or something like that.
I go real go score them man the big bro. Come on, man. That man be real go score, bro.
I just like his name, Roman Pavlyuchenko. He sound like a bad man now, but all that bad though. His name just bad. But
I'll put what you name? Dzeko wants to over that man. Dzeko and real man. Dzeko and Tevez. That man the real striker.
Of course, you can't take that from them man.
we forgetting somebody, an Arsenal legend. Remember that man that just come off the bench and score a header?
Nicholas?
Boy, Lord better. He better not
Bentley. That man they tier 4 boy.
4 Bentley in a tier by himself. Which is not tier 4 though.
I bet now.
Yo, they have some good
I
players
bet
now.
they champion league. I bet they get a ball for score and they drop down they go.
The field was slippery.
No, when I think about all these, you see, they have a bunch of okay. And here what his first season and last season was his worst. He had 200 and okay. This is our Jamie Vardy talking about. For 7 seasons, the boy banging double digits, and they say Jacko over them man. Yeah, Jacko was a baller. All right, okay, let's have this conversation. Tier two. Nobody tell me tier one.
Van
Uh,
Persie go tier 2 man.
I think he stayed too.
I can let go my hate and say Van
Yeah.
Persie tier two.
If injury will kill you so much and you could have got many more seasons in it, I could have probably say, okay, you got a chance to get in a tier 1. Because I know a healthy Van Persie, you don't know what you can bring to the team. You don't know that. He there on a high level too. You probably if I get a good probably 9 full season out here when no injury kill you, then some that I could say, boy, up the level does skin them and them and then so. But
Man say Van Persie's tier one. He only glad because the man for me team I made a man win trophy.
Van Persie can't
But
be no tier 1 and just
Van Persie's
out to
tier
what he
two.
is.
So the goal to game ratio is crazy. He can't, but only says he can't be tier one. He cannot be tier one.
The
You
reason why he
see,
can't
and
be
win
tier
back
1
to
for me
back
shop
golden boot.
because no. And I see Van Persie like we say 5 years strong. So I
Yeah.
can say here. He tier 1.
Van Persie had maybe like he had 2 good years, and then after that he left Arsenal and go Man U, and he had 2 good years. He had 2 good years at United as well, and that's really it.
Scored a
He
free kick
can't be
on.
tier one, Jaleel. No, he win a trophy, but he can't be tier one. He can't be tier one. Not Van Persie. Not Van Persie.
I hear some. Because if you
I
put Van Persie tier 1, have to put Drogba tier 1 to both.
I had a list here I just saw online. They had I wouldn't put him in. They had Thomas Muller at on the list as well, but I would say he's more of a 10.
Striker.
But what about Mario Mandzukic?
No,
He
he
was
was a
good,
real
you know.
man, no, but tier 2 man. Tier 2. We put Mandzukic to tier 2 man.
Okay. All right. Okay, hold on there. Okay. I just check Van Persie's stats. Tell me another striker that do that time, but you gotta put RVP in the same tier as Cavani. He say, fellas, I might have a backtrack that King, Van Persie. Okay, he talking about Van Persie now. 280 PL appearance, 140 goals, 53 assists. Okay? So he's backtracking. He's now putting Van Persie into tier 1. The numbers look good. The numbers look good.
Bro,
But personally,
come on, man, bro. Let a man to do that, man.
no, I'm not. I'm leaving him right exactly where he is.
Bro,
Uh,
them man tell me. Okay, 5 years out of Van Persie. You put him in the same level with level does skin him so.
I know they won't put. I mean, that man Terry Sheringham score more PL goals than him. Les Ferdinand score more PL goals than him. Defoe has more PL goals than him. He's good at tier 2. Van Persie's tier 2.
I'm sticking to my stuff that I said when you hear tier 1, it's strikers that instantly pop into your mind. And
Yeah.
Van Persie, like what?
See a man
After I
ask the
can't
same
say the
question, yeah.
name.
See a man ask the same question, yeah. So if Van Persie go tier 1, Drogba have to go tier 1 too.
Right. Then that's why I'm putting him at tier 2. That's what I'm saying. I'm putting him as at tier 2. Okay, so what tier is Kane? Kane is tier 1, obviously. The numbers there for support. He from he fit, he score. But from RVP at tier 1, then Drogba tier 1. I can support that argument. If Drogba tier 1, RVP at tier 1. But the point that I'm making, he can't be tier 1 because he hasn't always been fit. He hasn't always been fit. No shot. But look at the amount of games that Defoe play. Who's the Kane they tier to? Y'all just stop the Kane. Yo, don't come with a Kane slander
Alright,
on
man,
me.
top disrespect Harry Kane, man. Harry
Stop
Kane
that.
a elite striker, man, bro.
Kane is
Harry
not
Kane,
tier one.
only thing
Kane is
Harry
not tier
Kane
two.
the only thing Harry Kane for sure are those trophy. But other than that, Harry Kane a real man, bro.
The boy is lethal, very lethal though.
Drogba ain't no tier one, bro. Because you see, I come with this Drogba town, this Drogba
Yeah,
town.
I'm
Drogba,
even Drogba and Kane.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You can't, when you talk about Kane, you look on Kane and tell him about Drogba. Kane a serial goal scorer.
Them,
Drogba for me, just do it on a big game. More often in a big game.
you know, that man disrespect Harry Kane because what?
But you see, we're not talking about clutchness, Jonah. We're not talking about clutchness. We're talking about consistency. You see, he bring up the word clutch again. Big game, big moments. Drogba is a moment striker, dog.
But them man go on like Harry Kane and them kind of man there too. Harry Kane score against all the big team and them when you meet them. Them man disrespect Harry Kane, man, but them man disrespect the man. All because the man what? He don't win nothing. Only couple goal in boots, so them disrespect the man. The Harry Kane a real man, but
Yeah, I support that. Drogba score when it matters most. But when you talk about like this natural goal score, yo, man, I line up. I can't give Harry Kane what he rightfully deserves. Yes, he played for a shit team. We get that. However, this man has consistently just scored goals every time. Just score goal. Don't matter what with Tottenham.
But
this
Shaq,
man will score goal.
Listen, Shaq. Harry Kane have bad Tottenham have bad season. How much goal Harry Kane score? 20%.
Go. Sorry, I was reading the comments. Go again, Selo.
Tottenham had a poor season. How much goal Harry Kane score? 20%.
20 something, yeah.
So
20 high.
So them man they try disrespect them man are crazy. Them man
try disrespect them man. Yeah.
So imagine Tottenham would have good season. How much he score?
Watch this one. So how Brazil Ronaldo in tier one, but he may not always injured.
But the man can't bring Brazil Ronaldo in this
time. I think it's the Van Persie one he's trying to throw in here. But you can just look and see what this man meant to football and that striking role. If you had Drogba, you would have won the PL this year shot. I'm not disputing that because we needed goals in big games. But for Van Persie, that's a kill me. And that's a fact. I agree with you, Jonah. I agree with you. Stats show when Van Persie was fit, he was crazy, and that's enough evidence. Okay. He said whenever Van Persie fit.
But yeah, as a young man going up, when you hear about football and I bring in the Pele and then the Maradona and them, what other name come to your mind? And Ronaldo?
You're not hearing. There's no way hearing Van Persie. Van Persie not in the elites. He's an elite finisher.
You watch World Cup. You watch Ronaldo step up and keep and walk in the goal buds. I'm crazy, man. This might be a talk about a type class Ronaldo with Van Persie.
I don't know why.
Just come out for that some.
I don't know why you working up yourself over that comment now, because that was absolutely.
No, because this is the man talk about.
But how can a man like Kane be above a killer like Drogba? Every single goal Harry Kane has been meaningless, and that's a fact. So we see, Jonah, why are you trying to bring a team accolade into individual player discussion?
This is just
Jonah, how much goal Drogba have in the Premier League and how much goal Harry Kane have in the Premier League?
This is just that take doesn't make sense, and it's a very stupid take. Because even if we can look at other players, even if let's say Drogba, Chelsea had a season where they bang people plenty.
Drogba have 104 goals in the Premier League.
Let's say Drogba teams win big. And how much goals can we say that maybe the top players after the team winning big are meaningless. Meaningless can come into that play too. So then how are we going to put it?
But Sha,
Right?
but man, this is what me want John to answer for me. How much goal is the Drogba?
104
How much season he
in
play for Chelsea? How much season?
254 appearances.
And Harry Kane score 90 something goal in a three season.
Harry Kane has a 213 goal in 320 appearances. John, I can. The contributor to nothing is not solely dependent upon Harry Kane. We want the man to do it. The man clearly is doing his job. He's clearly doing his
Okay,
job.
so this is what me want to ask Jonah. If you had right now, if you had the opportunity to choose between Harry Kane and Drogba, you choose Drogba over Harry Kane.
Hold on, Cello. Let me ask you this one here too. In addition to for your question, so let's just say Erling Haaland scored all those goals, and Arsenal still won the league. And let's say they lost to Inter, they lost to Inter in the CL final, and they lost to United in the FA Cup. They wouldn't have won anything this year. Would you say that this season was meaningless? All those goals were meaningless, as if the man still didn't have a stellar season.
The conversation for that, I guarantee, is going to be different. The conversation is going to be said that City is just horrible and Holland is the boss. That is what it's going to be. But because Tottenham don't do anything,
if your goals do not contribute to a trophy, it's meaningless. But there have been many seasons, a lot of y'all top strikers have scored goals and y'all didn't win anything. But yet still you can still quote their numbers. You still quote their numbers.
Van Persie scored 30 something goals, 30 goals for Arsenal. Arsenal win nothing. And they say Van Persie, then doesn't say Van Persie.
Right, exactly. So you have to check out the numbers they out of Van Persie numbers, because Joe is saying it's meaningless because we didn't win that season.
Let's bring in Luis Suarez. When Luis Suarez was at Liverpool, what did he do?
Right, they didn't win. He was brilliant. He was brilliant, but he didn't win, Jonah. So make it make sense. Jonah, you have things for answer. Because you gotta make that make sense, bro.
The point of the game is to win trophies. Well, if it's that, we put in Gabriel Jesus in the class with a lot of people then. Gabriel Jesus won 20 trophies and score goal. So put him up there.
You said, well, we quote their numbers because overall they have contributed to trophies. So are you saying that we should subtract the numbers when they didn't contribute to trophies because their goals were meaningless? You see, but Suarez went on to win 5 La Ligas. So why are you bringing to why he didn't do it in the Premier League? So should we subtract his league numbers? Are you saying that Suarez's time in the Premier League was meaningless? Let me just answer that question. Was Suarez's time in the Premier League meaningless? Let me just try to understand if that's what you're saying. We gotta wrap up. We gotta wrap up.
John, upon this, bro. Can you talk truthfulness?
We just want Jonah to answer that. If he say yes, then Jonah upon the thing for real. So he says so we can talk about you. I don't think trophies come into this discussion at all. But we probably gonna have to shelve this, and we can continue again Thursday. Not much different, unless blockbuster transfers and so happen. Not much different talk about. But we're gonna come back because I feel like y'all are disrespecting Harry Kane just because he plays for Tottenham.
How much trophy Aubameyang have?
I don't know.
Aubameyang have a trophy, man. Think he win an and Bundesliga, Spanish league. He win couple trophy, man. Yeah, couple trophy to in here.
That's asking because I know he wasn't.
He has been scoring goals. Yeah, no, Lukaku is a goal scorer too, you know. But why Lukaku is not elite and why Lukaku is not in the tier 2 is because he had lots of those big chances he misses. He misses a lot of big chances. That's what brings him down. But we can look at him and say, yo, he's going to get goals because a lot of chances falls to him. So in a game, yes, he might miss 3, but he might still end up with 2 because he gets 7 chances.
But Sharp, if you look Sharp, Lukaku play less game in the Premier League and have more goal than Drogba in the Premier League.
I saw Lukaku's
Same
name
thing,
on the
like
list.
Alvarez score plenty goal. I win
Yeah,
plenty
Lukaku had
trophy.
121
There we go.
in
So then
278 games.
Alvarez better than
How much
plenty.
Drogba play? How much goal Drogba won? What?
104.
And just tell John just the top one on Drogba, your partner. Just tell you the top one on Drogba.
Yeah, Drogba has
And Lukaku
104
score,
in
and yeah, Lukaku
252.
score most of them goals they Everton and West Brom.
And West Brom. And West Brom.
You want start if you want start talk and talk stats too. Ah, now look,
But
man, up
certain
good stats
games,
now.
but certain games come up fumbles and we criticize him. I see what John is saying. Harry Kane has been numerous come and he fumbled. Y'all stop telling me what Harry Kane does in finals. Stop
But
telling me about that. That
Shaq,
doesn't define
this
his
one thing
goal
we hate
scoring
now.
career.
One thing we hate with them, man, and what I like when them do, they make it look like the team go final and Harry Kane one supposed to do everything.
Right.
And no team in the world named I team or me team. If the whole team now perform, you can't expect if me miss 2 or 3 chances for blame me because the whole team now perform.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. You see, the man bring tier one list is complete, is a complete package. All them influential in their team successes. I hear you. But none of them are play for Tottenham. None of them are play for Tottenham.
Yeah,
All of them
I
have
see.
moved. I like Suarez in that list. If Suarez stayed at Liverpool, maybe he wouldn't have won anything. But he made the move to thing. I don't to Barcelona. I don't think you can criticize Harry Kane for playing for Tottenham. But because the man, because his output is lethal, and he can compare to anybody else on the tier one list.
But Shaq, the thing is, but them man disrespect Harry Kane with Harry Kane play for Tottenham. When Tottenham have a bad season, Harry Kane to the score 20 plus goal. When Tottenham have a bad season. So what I mean by
Y'all
that man is
stop that.
supposed
So
to tier one.
that mean Defoe is in tier one. Bro, y'all lost the plot. Y'all have lost the plot. So you can't be because inconsistent for Spurs. But then when we talk about consistent for Spurs, you're looking at 213 goals to Defoe 163 goals, bro. In 496 games. 496 games. Nah, it's 496 games Defoe took to get to that level. Harry Kane is currently still playing, and he's only on 320 games, and he's already passed Defoe. So don't bring that Defoe argument here, bro. Y'all are on a madness tonight, bro. Y'all hate Harry Kane so much that y'all can't look and see this man is just a lethal striker. Period.
Differently, according to things I've been seeing and hearing. Haaland look like Haaland looking to be in a tier by himself with some. Cause Haaland score plenty goal. Man win a whole treble. So then that's a better lot than plenty man in tier two. If we talk
Harry
about
Kane, Harry Kane is a hilarious guy. He has literally no meaningful goals in his life. Fair point. Fair point. Harry Kane goals count for nothing. I mean, his goals is counted for no trophies. His goals counted for no trophies. That's fine. But at the end of the day, we're not talking about trophies. We're talking about a player's individual ability. And that's just what it is. You cannot discredit him. You cannot discredit him for the team that he plays for. I think that even adds to who he is. I think you can add to who he is, and that adds to his accolade. And that's why you have to respect the guy because of all the goals he's scoring, considering who he plays for. But fellas, we're gonna continue this.
last thing,
Right,
I
boy.
mean, talking about Harry Kane missing goals in finals and not showing up in finals. As the talking goes, Haaland is not a finals guy. So then,
True.
man only bully rocking little team. And
I've
do we have
seen a lot of them people, them players, them for them the big players that are hype up, flop out in finals too.
Bro,
I think somebody made a point earlier now when Manchester United won leagues, Rooney wasn't even their best player. So you say that he shouldn't be in tier one,
but the thing is, Shaq,
bro.
them talk about
Y'all
Harry
on a
Kane.
madness.
Them talk Harry Kane. I go final. I need that theory on you, the Champions League final. Where was he? Other than he can assist for a free kick for a man score, where was he? So
All right,
plenty
so
them big
we
players,
gonna shelve this.
plenty
We
them
gonna
big
shelve. We
players.
gonna continue on Thursday.
When they go final, I see them too. So they may look like Harry Kane alone.
We go continue on Thursday because I really need this hurricane slander to stop. And I have a feeling it's just hate. It's not even slander. It's just out and out a refusal to open your eyes and see how great this guy is. Just because you want to run an agenda. But thank you guys. We'll be back. Come again on Thursday. We're gonna continue this more of this stuff. Maybe we even happen to some defender talk. Because I saw some yeah, you know what? We might happen to some defender talk, some midfielder talk. Hopefully by then Arsenal wrap up the transfers of these couple players and we can get set for pre-season. Other than that, fellas, we'll be back on Thursday. We are out.
Thank you for watching Island Fans. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you'll know when there are new videos and updates. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and like us on Facebook. Island Fans, for the passion of the game.